Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education, more specifically Forex trading, using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the stock indice review for the week of 7th of April, and I'd like to start off with natural gas. We currently have some potential new lows that are happening here. As you can see, there's an overall downtrend, major support here at a 1.66, and now it is recalculating its targets based on horizontal and vertical counts. Current RLFF impulse are up, and we do have negative on the FTM. This FTM indicator is a new indicator, and it signifies the strength of momentum to the downside. In this case, the bears are in charge, along with the ADX. DXY looks like the dollar is kind of hanging out here in this buy zone after the Z3 excursion, and we currently have RLFF up, impulse is down, and the FTM shows continued weakening of the dollar towards the downside. Currently, we do not have a target other than the previous one that was printed. It looks like 100.850 to the downside. So right here, according to this lowest low here at this point. We do have this head and shoulders action with the potential dead cat bounce here. So this could easily hit the 0.618 or the short to the 100 side. Russell was showing an incredible weakness. However, it did spike on Friday with this tweezer formation to the upside with impulse. However, FTM, RLFF, and ADX are still to the downside. We'll see if this can maintain longward pressure for Monday. Gold had an overall retracement. As you see, we have overhead resistance right here. This enormous cup and handle here formation could easily go up to this level here, and we're looking at 2094.17. which is the current target right now that we currently have. Everything to the upside. This thing is just ready to rocket to the moon. And with the current weakening of the banks under that, we got some news this weekend that more banks are subject to potential failure. Also a little retracement here for the S&P 500, but currently going up against its Z3 excursion. The FTM is to the downside. Everything else is to the upside. However, we do have a target of 4027 to the downside here. Huge support level. This would be considered an upside down head and shoulders. However, it went ahead and could hit this dead cat bounce to the upside. If this reverses and goes back down to here, we have a major failed head and shoulders, which is very bearish to the downside. Same thing with support here for the NASDAQ. We got a support level or target of 12,239 to the downside. We'll see if it stays. It's currently in this sell area with the Z3 excursion. We'll see if it stays up above this. If it doesn't, its next target is this. Same thing with this. We also have for the Dow current target just below the RL270. But this also has some buying momentum to the upside, could hit the Z3 excursion, or if it doesn't, it will continue to the downside. A lot of pressure to the weakness here on this side. Swing total for Thursday to Friday was 29.69. All markets, after I reset the stops to break even, came back and stopped me out at break even. Got a little bit plus dinner for two on some of these. TMF to the upside, we got an upside target at 10.69, right at the 0.618 Fibonacci. And that is in alignment with the Z3 excursions that we currently have. Like I said, gold is just rocketing to the moon here. Almost enormous cup and handle here formation. And then we have resistance up here at 22.17. Silver is following suit with an upside target of 39.08. Gold is also following suit with the miners. And we're pretty close to that Z3 excursion and the overall Fibonacci at 100. And the overall target of 89.84. We also have this target here at 70.76. UCO is basically our crude oil to the upside, and what we can see here is that it's pretty much at past the 200 and up near these Z3 excursions, close to the 100 range on the Fibonacci. with a target of 34.37. Now UPRO is to the upside, but in this kind of market here, I am bearish overall in the strategic picture, so I am not trading these to the long side, even though there is incredible signals to the long side. And even with the target here, it could be a significant blow to the downside on any swings. So I'm not trading any longs at this point until this all flushes out. We do have a target of 0.618 on the Fibonacci at the Z3 and an overall target of 44.35. Same with the Dow. Upward momentum to the upside. Upward target on UDOW at 66.27. Again, I am not trading these long indices to the long side, even though it shows incredible strength to this upside. No swings. Defense has been going down, and currently, even with the target of 23.54 to the upside, it's currently showing some more weakness overall. Initial W formation here to the upside. We'll see if it continues to go up to the upside, or if there's any kind of conflict in the world that would send defense upward. TZAs, your small cap bears, along with the Russell. This was an incredible doji here. I still assess pause before it goes to the upside, and this with the 200 is where it paused at as far as this doji goes. So if we start seeing price action above the 200, it is go. It does have an overall down target based on this calculation for 22.36. Again, this is short the small caps. Overall strong with this tweezer pinch here to the upside. Same thing with the tweezer pinch with SRT or the Russell 2000, both small caps. It's showing a little bit more weakness than the TZA did, but same overall picture. It's kind of taking a pause here at the 200. TQQQ, I have indications to the upside. We have a target of 38.05 to the upside. However, again, I am not taking anything long. We don't have full angle on the ADX, even though the impulse is up. RLFF is down, and follow the money is to the upside. So overall confusion here going with these long indices, so I'm not trading them. Same thing with TCL. Even though it has a target of 45.51, it is going kind of back and forth here at the Z3 excursion and in this sell zone here. Same with Bull Z. Bounced out of the sell zone and just try to go back. RLFF and the impulse are both down. Cold did an amazing rocket back. Bounced 3 times up against the Z3 excursion here and finally broke through after this incredible gain that we had. So this was a gap up from the previous day. Overall gain $3,450 on 1,000 shares, and then a $7,000 gain after a $1,280 gain on the gap up. So this has now broken that Z3 excursion after 3 consecutive touches. So next target is the 0.618 here, or the Z3 excursion here, with strong selling on natural gas. We'll see if it hits that 1.66 target for natural gas. FNGU, which is your FANG leverage index, it does have a target of 140.3 to the upside. Again, this is a long type of thing with the large caps. We'll see what happens. Follow the money still has it in a sell mode. Still in buy mode for DRN, which is a real estate bull. I can't imagine with all the commercial real estate and individual mortgage rates going up that this is going to be sufficient to keep it going upward in terms of momentum. So I'm not trading it. Looking at the VIX, still to the downside. Bitcoin kind of hovering in the sell zone here around the Z3 excursion. Just kind of finding out what's going to happen. Pretty much to the downside though as far as the overall strategy. And then shorting the Bitcoin is still kind of hanging out down here. Is super L formation. So there could be some more, at least 2 more L's to the downside. Copper is kind of sporadic right now, trying to figure out where it wants to go. The markets do decide to do an eventual crash, copper will go with it. But we'll see. There are a lot of shortages in copper, and I'm keeping my eye on it. Same with the short of the VIX. Right now the VIX is going down, so this index is going up to match it, and we'll see. Looking at oil, pretty much above $80. Worldwide markets pretty much to the upside. We'll see during Easter, where they're at right now. Bitcoin's still trading at 28,042. That's all I have for the stock indice review. If you're interested in these kind of strategies going forward, or these indicators, or programming in both PineScript and Python, click on the links below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, have a happy Easter, and I'll see you on Monday. Well, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, go ahead and click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.